Well, welcome everybody. This is Kim Evans and welcome to Kim Gems. I'm so excited. My Kim Gems is a special, short, brief segment where I share with you some beautiful business, health, wealth building, and wellness hacks for lady boss women that are trying to grow their business online. I'm so excited. So, welcome to Kim Gems. I am Kim Evans. I am a holistic wellness beauty spa owner of Two Gorgeous Wellness. We're now located in Lafayette, California. But I'm also an online business coach, and I'm so excited because we crossed over to 26 years. Oh my goodness, this month marks 26 years as a solo entrepreneur, business owner in Lafayette. I can't remember, wow, 26 years ago, I opened up my doors, a brick and mortar business in Walnut Creek, and we grew the spa business. And I've had several locations. And now I'm in Lafayette. And I'm also pivoting as an online and holistic wellness coach. So welcome. So in my Kim Gems today, well, let me first back up. What I do, I help lady boss coaches, experts, service providers, and other consultants grow a six-figure business online without the stress, tech, confusion, and overwhelm. That's what I do. So today, let's get started. I like to keep my Kim Gems kind of short and sweet to the point. We're going to be talking about the power of networking via professional associations, where that might be retreats, trade shows, or conferences. So let's talk about the power of networking. You know, I'm very excited because when I built my business 26 years ago, one of the things that I've always found very effective was being a part of the chamber. So if you have a local chamber in your community, I would say the first thing you want to do is join your local chamber. The second thing you would want to do is join an association that's related to your particular professional genre. But today we're going to talk about the power of networking via professional associations. I actually just got back in April and I was a part of the NANP Association because I'm a holistic wellness coach. I got my master's degree in holistic education and nutrition from John F. Kennedy about 5 years ago. So I added that to my aesthetics career so that I can serve my market of my clients in a much deeper way through health and wellness. So I joined this association, the National Association of Nutritional Professionals, and they have these yearly conferences. So I did one right before I graduated working on my master's, and that one was wonderful. Then COVID came, and then, the whole thing shut down. So they just reopened, and they had their first one called HealCon 2022, and it actually was in San Diego. And I actually just came back from that conference at the end of San Diego. So what I wanted to share with you, the power of networking. I was so excited. So the borders are opening up. If you're a professional and you're thinking about, should I go to one of my association conferences or retreats or, workshops? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And let me tell you 5 key areas or 5 key points why it's important to be a part of an association that's in your professional genre. You're a realtor, a beauty professional, so on, a massage therapist, so on, lawyer, so on, a chiropractor. My chiropractor is thebomb.com, Dr. Kevin of Orinda and Laser Therapeutic in Orinda, California, because that man is always going to conferences. He's always staying at the top of his game. Okay, number one, connection. Why you want to be a part of your association and why you want to continue going to conferences. And this is the way to do it in 2022 because we've been closed. So I go to HillCon. I make number one connection. I made all kinds of connections. I get there. The number one thing that you want to do, you want to be open. You're going to learn. You're going for the conferences and for the workshops and for the seminars. That's one thing, but you're also going for the exhibits. So we had exhibits in our floor, and we also had, good food because we're holistic health professionals. So food was provided. And then the other is the networking after. So you have the continued education of the units that you need, right, in your profession. Everyone needs to continue their continued ed, a continued education. And then it actually puts you on top notch so that you can stay on target of what's going on in your field. And then it allows you to have the energy exchange of meeting new people and connecting. So number one is connection. I went and I made so many connections because I had an open mind, because I had an open heart, because I was ready to learn, because I was ready to up level my game. I was so excited. So I connected. It was 4 days. This is another tip. When you're in a conference, if the time allows, I know some of you guys have family, you might have kids, you might have brick and mortar businesses like of myself, but if you can afford that next additional day. So for instance, my conference ended on a Sunday night. We got there on a Thursday, ended on a Sunday. I didn't check out until Monday because we all know business is at the end of the conference. Business is made at the end of the conference. The key networking is made at the end, really at every conference. So I'm just giving you a key tip. I'm fast forwarding real quick. If you can stay an additional day past the end day of your conference, I always recommend to do that because you never know who you're going to meet. So number one is connection. Number one is brand. When you go to your genre of your conference, I went to the NAMP, HillCon 2022. I actually was on point, on brand. I'm walking in there, I'm assured, I'm owning it. I've been in business now 26 years, and as a licensed esthetician, massage therapist, and a holistic wellness coach, and now an online growing business coach. I walked in there, I represented the Too Gorgeous Wellness brand, and people was like, oh my God, what do you do? And I was just so excited to share my brand, my wealth of knowledge, being a massage therapist. And at this particular conference, we was talking about healing. We was talking about autoimmunity, brain health. We were talking about gut microbiome, all those things, functional medicine. I was with my peeps. I was with my tribe. And it's so amazing. So if you have any kind of associations, please stay connected to those associations. And if they're offering you conferences, you need to do. So that was the connection. This was the brand piece because I represented Too Gorgeous. All right. The third thing is knowledge. You're going to these conferences because you're gaining knowledge. I gained so much more knowledge on functional medicine. It was absolutely amazing because I wanted to find a company that I can serve my clients in a deeper capacity, which were micro labs. Because if someone comes to me for parathyroid or a hyperthyroid or hyperthyroid, or just say that if their micro gut biome is off, I want to be able to serve them in a deeper way. And I can have these different kind of lab tests in my spa that I can have them submit into these micro labs into where I can get the information maybe that they're not getting from their doctor. And then I can service them in a more deeper way. So my number one goal was to find out what are some of the functional labs out there. My number two goal, I wanted to find out some additional supplements that maybe that I can purchase and I can serve my clients in a deeper way, that maybe that was suffering from IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome. So I had in my mind of what is it that I wanted to find more information. Those was the exhibits. Then in the courses, based on the outline and based on my needs at that time, I says, okay, I'm gonna study brain health, microbiome, digestion, cancer. And we have this beautiful course on vagina health because I get all this information for women when they come in for waxing and they're asking me, these questions on, microbiome, gut, and vagina health. And it was so amazing. And I brought back all this information. So anyway, number three is knowledge, why you want to stay connected with your professional association. Number four is presence. When you go, be present. That means look to your left, look to your right. Who's the person on your left? who's the person on your right, and introduce yourself. You say, what do you do? Hey, you break the ice. This is what I do. What do you do? Let's connect. You guys exchange information. It was so wonderful. Let me tell you, I was taking some of the most dynamic photos. As a matter of fact, I'm going to include the video that I made of all the people that I met at the NAMP. It's going to be in the link in this bio, and I want you guys to check it out. I made such an impact. By the time I was done, the executive director knew who I was. And I told Nicole, I said, look, in 2023, I'm going to be one of the guest speakers on that stage. And I didn't blink. She says, absolutely. So when you're going to your association, trade shows, retreats, and conferences, really be alert and really be conscious to make yourself known, meaning what are your intentions? Set your intentions. And my intentions was to gain knowledge. So if you actually are you giving, say, an itinerary of different topics, make sure you do your homework before in your hotel room and you cross off, okay, which of the topics or which of the rooms or which of the subject matters that you are interested in. You have to make these retreats effective for you. So you have to go in with a game plan. All right, let's talk about presence. We're talking about presence. And that just means being present. That means to the left, to the right. So now we're in a workshop, right? And we're in a study hall. And it's like, okay, I got my person on my left. Hi. And you say and introducing who you are. It's like, oh my God, are you? Oh my goodness, this is great. So you're exchanging information. Then when you're in the hallway, or maybe if it's time for lunch, I love NAMP because the National Association of Nutrition Professionals, they served us lunch. So we had lunch, we had break snacks, we had breakfast, they served us dinner. So it was different pivotal moments where you can meet people while you standing in line, while you sitting down having your lunch. There was one of the days, it was so fantastic that I just wanted to eat outside. And let me just share with you really quickly. It was these two lovely ladies. One was from the South Bay. I'm from the East Bay in San Francisco Bay Area. And she's like, yeah, I'm in San Jose. I'm like, oh my God, I'm in Lafayette, California. So we became table buddies. She says, yeah, you sit here. And the other lady was from the East Coast. That was Lulu. And then the other one, I believe her name was Samantha. But let me tell you how epic this whole exchange was. So I bring my plate over, I'm sitting down, and the first thing, I always like to do like an icebreaker. And I say, well, so far, what have you liked about the conference? And then we start talking. Little did I know we actually was present with one another, enjoying our lunch outside, having a 3 triad exchange because there's 3 of us at the table. It was absolutely wonderful. And I was sharing with them, I said, hey, I have a podcast show. They're like, oh my God, you got a podcast show. It's like, would you like to be a guest on a podcast show? And it was wonderful. So as we were finishing, the photographer comes out and says, would you ladies like to share your testimony so far of what you enjoyed about HillCon 2022, with the NAMP? I said, absolutely. So each one of us went around and we shared our tips about it. And you guys, I'm on the video. I am on the national video for the National Association of Nutritional Professionals. And I'm going to leave that link below too, so that you can watch it. You'll see a small little clip of myself in there. So the last thing that I want to share is building community. So when you go to your retreats, your conferences, your workshops, you gain a respect and you actually create a new level of community with people. And that's what you want, right? You want to be able to have this exchange where you meet new people, you build them into your tribe, whether they're going to do business with you, or maybe you're going to do some collaborations with them. This is why we need to get out and go to workshops, go to conferences, but more importantly, join your professional associations. So I joined 3. Actually, I renewed my NAMP, which is the National Association of Nutrition Professionals. Then I did the aesthetics. So I'm part of the Aesthetics Association because I'm a licensed esthetician. And then I also did the CMATC, which I am a massage therapist. So I have 3 professional boards, brand of associations, my massage, my facials, and my holistic wellness. So I encourage you, whatever your professional license or your certification is, join that association. Because let's recap. Number 1, you got to have connection. You need to build connection. In 2022, the way we did business last year and 5 years ago is not the same. How we do business today is why we have to connect. Number two, you have to actually share and expose your brand. Who are you? So when you come to these conferences, be brand ready. Your appearance, your dress, your attitude, your punctuality, your intention, and how you serve others. All of those, that's a part of your brand. Number three, knowledge. You're going to seek information because we all need our continuing education credits, right? So if you're going to spend the money, the plane fare, the hotel, the food, the taxi to get there, and then to get back, then your airplane parking, and then any and everything, your food in between, you would want to know that you're going to get some new knowledge. You want to make your money work for you, right? Yes. And the fourth thing is being present. So you just don't go and you're on your cell phone while you're in a workshop. You're going to go turn that cell phone off and you look to your left and you look to your right. You introduce each other. Hey, I'm enjoying this brain workshop or this workshop on autoimmunity. All of my courses, all of them were phenomenal. And number five, community. You want to build a new community with people because this is how we're doing business now in 2022. How we did business 5 years ago, 10 years ago is totally different than how we're building today. And the best way to do it is join an association that is a part of your professional craft. All right, you guys, I'm so excited that you were able to stay with me and enjoying these wonderful Kim Jim. So let me to just explain to you what I do. If you are a lady boss or you're a coach or you're an expert or a service provider, you've been in business for at least 2 years and you're generating income, but it's not really tipping over to that next level, or you might be a little bit stuck where you are right now, in growing your business brand. I have some solutions for you. So I wanted to say, hey, 6 figures and beyond, send me an email. You can DM me actually in the link below. Why don't you send me an email and I can offer you a complimentary coaching session of one area and I can help you where you are possibly stuck. I want you to check the link below, book a strategy session and let's get it in. Otherwise, let me tell you 3 ways on how you can work with me. Number one way, I offer one-on-one coaching. All the links are going to be in the below. So I am going to have to list them. So if you are interested in doing some additional coaching, maybe you're looking for a mentor, let's have a conversation. Number 2, VIP days. My VIP days are 5 hours where it's you and I, me and you, and we're structuring, we are co-creating for you a new blueprint in your business to get you from point A to point B. My VIP section, my VIP actually appointments are amazing. We do them in person or we do them virtually. And then the last way how you can work with me is my Unstoppable online program. I'm so excited about this because it is a 1-year program. You are committed to me, I with you, you with me, and I'm taking you a whole year of coaching. It comes with 2 group calls every month, every other Monday, and 10 modules where I'm helping you unfold, get unstuck, to get very clear with your business, from social media to branding, to holistic marketing, to wellness, to stress management, to basically how to make your brand pop, actually getting very comfortable with the social media, different platforms, and particularly YouTube video, and also Instagram. I'm also throwing and sharing with you about how to start your podcast. I have some information on the stress management, nutritional wellness, all of the components that a lady boss who is growing their 6-figure enterprise or more be very successful. So those are the way. But I'm even more importantly, I want to invite you at the end of this month, May the 28th, I am actually conducting my first in-person live workshop. It is my Lady Boss Blueprint to Success. Your meeting with me for 5 hours is going to be in Lafayette, California, and lunch is going to be included. And we're at the end, we're going to have a champagne toast celebrating Two Gorgeous 26 years of business anniversary. So I'm going to provide that link below. I want you to read up on it. And if that is something that you would like to reserve, go ahead and book it. It is an investment. If you bring a friend in, the friend gets half off their ticket. But I guarantee you, you will be very clear. You're going to be unstuck. You're going to have a blueprint that'll meet you forward for the next 6 months of this year. I am so excited for my Lady Boss Unstoppable Blueprint Live Workshop, which is going to be May the 28th in Lafayette at the Lafayette Conference Library. So I'm so excited. So thank you all for watching. I am Kim Evans. It has been wonderful. And thank you for watching this Kim Gems, the power of networking. All right. God bless. And see you on my next session. Bye for now.